Yo, what's up guys? It's Kingy Dog, and we're back with another NBA basketball video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Warriors can still make the playoffs. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and it would be a big help. So just please do that for me. And here is the intro. So, as we all know, Klay Thompson's injury, the Warriors situation right now, it's a lot to handle as a Warriors fan, including myself. So, it's just kind of hard for all this stuff to happen at once. Like, Klay's injury really impacted us. So, we're going to be going over everything and what the Warriors got to do to still win a championship. Or at least make the playoffs. Let's get into it. So, number one is Stephen Curry is going to have a big season. He has to have a big season for them to actually be a decent seed. Like, if Stephen Curry is like an MVP type player this season, they're probably going to be like maybe the 4th or 5th seed, or even 3rd, to be honest. That's very high, but if Stephen Curry plays like an MVP like he did in 2016 or 2015, they're going to be a 3rd seed at least. Because Stephen Curry is still one of the hardest players to guard, one of the greatest offensive players ever, one of the greatest scorers ever, playmakers ever, in my opinion. So he really could be a top 3 player, maybe even top 2, or maybe even he surprises the world and be top 1. But that's getting out of hand. So the Warriors still have Stephen Curry, Kelly Oubre Jr., Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, and James Wiseman. And don't forget Eric Pascal. Very underrated player. Very decent team, but the only thing is they lack shooting. The thing about the Warriors these past 6 years, they've been a great shooting team. With, obviously, the greatest shooting duo ever. Greatest backcourt, whatever you want to call it. The Splash Brothers, Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. And when you take away one of them, it doesn't look too good, in my opinion. But what the Warriors gotta do is, I said this in many videos in the past, they just gotta give Steph the ball and hope for the best. Steph gotta do everything he can. If he has to be the playmaker every possession, he has to be the scorer every possession. Steph's gonna have to do something amazing. Maybe even average 33 or something like that. Because who knows though? Steph might surprise us all. But I could see him averaging maybe a light 30, in my opinion. Maybe even 33, my highest, I would say. Maybe his stats might be 33, 7, and 7. Who knows? If that actually happens, I would not be surprised, because he's the first option on that team and almost like the only option. Yes, I'm basically saying Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins are not good, or Draymond Green or James Wiseman, players like that. The thing about them is Draymond fell off from what he was. I mean, he's obviously not a good second option or first option, but he could be a good third option because he has been an all-star in the past. So we all know that. But James Wiseman, he's just a rookie. He got to learn the game more. And Andrew Wiggins, he has to become a better shooter and a better defender, because like that's what they need. They need defense and shooting. And Andrew Wiggins has to develop into that player. Kelly Oubre, decent defender, great finisher, but gotta get better on shooting. You can't just rely. You can't have Curry double teamed every possession. It's crazy to think that people think that the Golden State Warriors will not make the playoffs. I think they are crazy when they say that. Just because when you have a guy named Stephen Curry on your roster, they will make the playoffs. Stephen Curry's close to his prime, or people say even in his prime. That's not bad. He still has a few good years left. He's 32. Not bad. He's still a great player. And people think that he's prime is done or whatever, he's not good anymore, well, you guys just have to have common sense. Stephen Curry could be a top 5 player, probably guaranteed next season. In my opinion, they'll be like the 3rd, 4th, or 5th, or 6th seed and make it to maybe the 2nd round. And then get whoever they get beaten by. Because the 2 LA teams are deadly, especially the Lakers and the Clippers. Who knows, they might come back for revenge on the Denver Nuggets. So, there's a lot of tough teams. Look at the East. The East is even looking pretty good. So, this year is going to be very hard for the Golden State Warriors. But if they want to win a championship, they're going to have to do something special. And if you guys are watching this video in another year and they win the championship, which is very unlikely, Curry had to do something special. But if you're watching this video recently, from when I posted it, we have to see Curry do something very special for them to be a top seed. Like I said, Curry's going to have to do the James Harden, have the ball in his hands every possession, try to score every possession. Because I say that is because they really don't have another option to go to. I mean, they have decent players, but doesn't mean they have any good shooters that could space the floor. So, I hope for the best since I'm a Warriors fan and a Stephen Curry fan. I want to see Curry have an MVP-like season. My prediction, he will probably be the top 3 for MVP. It's between him, Luka, or probably LeBron. Or maybe even Giannis to make that top 4. Guaranteed. Because, Giannis might come back for revenge on the Miami Heat because you know what happened. I don't gotta explain it. So, let's just hope, even if you're not a Warriors fan, you want to see the Warriors do something good this season. If you're a LeBron fan, a Lakers fan, or a Clippers fan, a Nets fan, everyone wants to see Stephen Curry do something special. Prove a point this season. He doesn't need Klay Thompson or Kevin Durant to be on his team. If he makes a 2nd round and is a top tier player, like an MVP type, and he just playing out of his mind, he has proven a point. But we won't know until December 22nd. And they are either probably playing the Los Angeles Lakers or the Brooklyn Nets. In my opinion, the Brooklyn Nets will be funner to watch because we've seen Steph versus the LA Lakers in the preseason, in the 2020 season. And obviously, I don't gotta explain it, they lost because they cannot guard LeBron or AD. And if they play the Nets, it would be nice to see KD versus Curry. Last time they versed, by the way, was the 2016 Western Conference Finals. And you guys all know what happened that year. The Golden State Warriors come back from 3-1 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I'm not going to explain the rest of that season because if you're an NBA fan, you know what happens. So, I just hope that Stephen Curry has a great season. The Warriors have a great season. But they got to do something very special this season. They got to at least develop better, and they just gotta play different. They gotta give Steph the ball and just rely on him. It's weird to say, but they gotta do that. It's very hard to not rely on Steph when you don't have Klay Thompson. So it's gonna be very hard, but their starting lineup with Stephen Curry as point guard, Kelly Oubre Jr. at shooting guard, Andrew Wiggins at small forward, or that you can flip them, because a lot of people are doing that. Draymond Green at power forward, and then you have James Wiseman as the center, and then at 6th man you have Eric Pascal. And Eric Pascal, don't sleep on him, because he's a very, very great player in the future. I mean, he's a decent player now, but just give him 3 years, and he might be an all-star. But They have James Wiseman and Eric Pascal, 2 great players to develop. So they have a future. We all know that. But they still need to contend. Like I said, if you're a fan of mine videos, you guys know all the videos I made. I said the Warriors got to trade most of their players, all the rookies and young players, except for James Wiseman and Eric Pascal, because they have to contend. Because Curry's not young, they gotta win when they can. So I don't know what the Warriors could do really, but I gave you guys some suggestions that they could do. But hopefully they just have a great season. So, I mean, we all know they're not winning the championship. I'm not going to say that because they're probably not going to. Like, they have a little chance of winning the championship. But that doesn't mean they could still be contenders. But I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment down below, and subscribe. And guys, if you guys subscribe, it means a lot to me. Like, it gives me motivation. I work very hard on these videos. If you guys want to see a PlayStation 5 video on like 2K21 or something like that, just put in the comments. And yeah, guys, I really hope you guys subscribe. It means a lot. And yeah, guys, peace out.